A group of children are making chains, each consisting of 100 links. The average chain length is 10 metres and the standard deviation is 1 metre. If 200 such chains were made and they were laid out in order of length, what would you expect the length of the 30th longest chain to be? So the first thing we need to do is to decide which distribution it's going to be. So let's start by working out if it's going to be a continuous or a discrete distribution. Now the lengths of these chains is not necessarily an integer. It could be 10.35 metres. So it can't be a discrete distribution, it must be a continuous distribution. So the two continuous distributions we know are the exponential distribution and the normal distribution. Which one of those would work? Well, the exponential distribution is where you just have one event happening randomly. It's not really happening here. We've got 100 links joined together. The 100 links joined together sounds more like the central limit theorem, where as you add up more and more random numbers, you tend to get a normal distribution. So it sounds like we've got a normal distribution here. So we're saying that we've got 200 chains and we want to know the 30th longest chain. Now the 30th longest chain, so we've got 200 minus 30 equals the 170th shortest chain. And so 170 divided by 200 equals 0.85. So we want to know the chain that has a probability of 0.85 of being shorter than this. So we're interested in the probability that x is less than a particular value, this is the answer we want, is equal to 0.85. Now when we're calculating probability distributions with the normal distribution, we'll normally switch from x to z. So z equals x minus mu divided by sigma. Now when we work out what is the z value that gives this probability, so we're looking it up on the probability table, but now instead of putting this in the axes, we're going to put this in the table and find out what value it is. So if you look at the table that we're showing now, you can see 0.85 is around about here. So therefore the z value is 1.04. So this is equal to x minus, well, our mean value we said was 10 metres long, and our standard deviation we said was 1 metre. So therefore, if we rearrange this, we get 1 metre comes over here, and we add the 10 metres, we get x is equal to 11.04 metres.